Welcome, everyone, to another week of Carol Worldwide, your local satire and current events podcast. I guess we'll just dive right in. And this doesn't seem like fun satire and current events. Accident at full moon.
Another accident
that's
at
sad.
full moon. Yeah, no one can figure out why they keep having accidents there.
That's not true.
Highway plus drunk people
Plus left, like a very difficult left turn, even under the most sober
plus
circumstances.
blind hill.
You know how they could know for sure?
How?
Cameras. Yeah. There was a stabbing in
Is he
Westminster,
still on
too.
this, Dennis?
I don't think, here's the thing, Randy. I don't think they're having problems figuring out who's at fault in these accidents.
Right, but why does it keep happening? A camera would help.
No.
Also,
How would a camera help?
No.
a guy was stabbed in Westminster. You hear about that?
They could just ban left turns out of full moon.
You know what would help the guy who was stabbed?
They should ban full left turns out of full moon.
Cameras.
Randy, your camera idea is not going to catch
Your
on.
camera idea. I mean, look, let's just all strap up too. I mean, guns. Everyone having guns. I mean, if someone gets shot, everyone gets shot. That's a thing in some states. We could do that here too.
Open carry?
Yeah.
Sure.
No.
Open carry. Get my concealed carry and my open carry. I'll concealed carry a more modest pistol in case I have to hand over my more manly pistol.
In case you want to duel.
Well, I wouldn't duel anymore.
In Sykesville, they're trying to identify a group of people who are trespassing at Warfield. Do you know how they figured that out? Cameras.
Security cameras.
Oh.
People choosing. You can put up your Ring if you want to, or whatever you have at your house. No one's
Singular.
No one is denying that cameras can be an effective security device. I'm just saying, do you want to be in Minority Report?
I'm just thinking about, I just saw someone, a report somewhere where some guy totally tried to fuck with his neighbor by dressing up as his kid dressed up as an Ewok and he dressed up as Chewbacca and got caught on his
Yeah.
Saw that.
his wildlife camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And you can capture wildlife like Ewoks and Chewbaccas and Wookiees and
Raccoons.
you don't know what's out there.
I'm all for that. But this Big Brother you have got to stop it with this, Randy.
Everybody's against me on it, but the empirical evidence points to me being right yet again.
What are you right about? No.
Randy.
That it would help.
Well, but what would it
Would
cost?
help what? It's not going to prevent those things from happening.
No, it's not to prevent them. It's to help close them. Who stabbed the guy? Well, let's zoom in and see.
Well, I think there's no evidence they're having a problem figuring that out.
Yeah,
Everyone saw the fight.
The guy's still at large, isn't he?
Well, just because you know who it is doesn't mean you've caught him.
Do they know who it is?
I don't even know.
I think they know
Right.
exactly who it is.
But it seemed like they knew. It seemed like they had a pretty good inkling of what was going on.
They knew the night that it happened who it was.
And you would know what would happen if there were cameras. Just saying.
No,
Randy, no.
I'm not saying.
Are you saying no, you're shooting down the idea?
No one is agreeing
It's
with
not
you
gonna-
in this
they're not.
room about
All the
cameras.
people in this room disagree. Every single person.
I just
No, Dennis and I agree.
What? You disagree with me.
I disagree with you.
Right.
just having the whole world covered in cameras just seems
It's
like
not the answer.
a weird move.
No, not private property. No cameras on my house.
So what if the road has cameras pointing at your house? That's public property.
Yeah.
Fine. If the cameras are on the road.
Oh, that's fine.
If they're on the road, no camera footage should be on any private property.
So as long as they're recording, that means that literally the entire country could be recorded just about.
Okay, so I live on a major highway, Route 97.
We're gonna get some Zoom cameras for you.
Yeah, I mean, so they're recording what's going on at my house.
You have to
No,
go. You have
on
to
the
go
Who's
to
in my driveway? I'm right on the road.
50-foot privacy fence.
No, that's blacked
I
out.
would have to.
How's
I would
that
have
blacked out?
software.
How is that blacked out?
Software, intelligence software would black it out.
That's not happening.
It doesn't matter. We
No,
have
you're
cameras
full of
anyway.
shit. No, that's an invasion of privacy.
Well,
You don't think? Hold on. Do you think that the government uses its information correctly and doesn't violate our civil rights?
yeah, do you think that?
It might, but do you know that there are already low Earth orbit small sats that go around the
Yes.
Earth in 90 minutes? I can get 5 different pictures of your house and property
Yes, I know
from a specific altitude.
That's how we kill foreign nationals with dubious legality anyway. I know
There we
that's
go.
how it works.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, does that get your blood pumping?
A little bit.
Yeah, camo Randy.
Seriously.
Why aren't you a spook? Maybe this whole thing is a
what? What
like
is that?
A
CIA.
spy.
What's your problem? A spy.
A spy.
Yeah, like a information person. Seems like that's what you should have been doing instead of marketing things.
Very much an information person, and I have customers that do this kind of thing, and I just find it fascinating.
It is fascinating, but it's also frightening.
It's terrifying.
With deep fakes and footage and all this stuff, like you can manufacture a crime about anybody. Anytime.
I guess that could happen anyway.
Well, it's a little bit harder when you don't have 24/7 footage of them to like you could like create an entire crime out of nothing. Whole cloth if you had all that.
I mean,
collateral damage.
Big Brother's watching.
Starve the beast. We don't have a problem solving crimes in most communities. In some the urban communities that may be not true. But here we don't have like unsolved murders as a rule.
No, we don't.
Randy, you should just become a walking camera.
I might.
And then you just send your footage every day to Westminster PD.
Randy's
and they're like, why are you doing this?
Randy's got a body cam.
Why are you doing this? It's like, we don't need 7 angles of you.
They'll say, thank you, Randy, for solving these crimes. We can close the books and the families can get relief.
No, they won't. They'll
Thank
be
you.
like,
Hero of the day.
Jesus Christ, here comes Randy Goldstein again.
Creepy Randy.
With his pen camera.
Creepy Randy.
Randy's creeping.
Damn right. From the sky. Creep from the sky.
All right, what's next?
You're going to update us on your bracket idea.
Oh.
I think the bracket is moving itself.
Is it?
One of the douchebags made a disparaging comment on our Facebook page, and I just deleted it and blocked him. Only reason he would have done that is because he heard the podcast and heard that he was on the douchebag bracket.
Oh.
Now.
We didn't name him by name, though. I mean...
No, he was the White Knight. No, we didn't name him by name at all.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, the crackhead White Knight. But the guy that's senior, the guy that was going to sue the girl for calling him a racist, he's been silenced somehow. I think he either caught a 30-day mute from Facebook.
Caught a 30-day mute.
Because
caught a charge.
He's the one who caused the little mini-zuck happening in WOC2, Westminster Online Community 2. But we have a clear front runner, and that is GQ.
Oh.
So I'm thinking, is that a surprise?
He's always going to win.
I'm thinking White Knight versus GQ might be our next face-off, and maybe we can judge it, but I think GQ is going to win.
Hands down.
Because GQ has once again won his own award, and this may be the crescendo we've been waiting for.
Okay, let's just end the whole podcast.
Dude,
so
tell us what happened.
Somebody posted a screenshot of some horribly written threats from GQ.
Oh, bad grammar.
Next thing you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 people are posting their screenshots at the same time. I mean, the texts have the same time stamps on them.
Oh,
so
no
he's
kidding.
sitting there. He must be sitting there drunk, just threatening anybody that says don't use him in these different forums, but he's sending them privately.
Oh, I see.
Me included, except I answered him.
He slipped into your DMs.
He slid into my DM.
Why do you engage him, Randy? My God.
Because guys like that aren't going to really do anything. So I sent you guys the screenshot in our Slack group.
It was pretty funny.
Right.
He's going to bury your house.
He said,
you got a lot of cameras, so he'd be too scared.
I'd know he was showing up before he got there. I'd be there with
You'd be like, I got a camera.
I've got a steel baseball bat with a high-powered flashlight on the end, so I can beat his skull in and then shine my light on and see what kind of damage I did. Contact me for information on this technical resource.
Randy's going to need a good attorney, Dennis. So,
just criminal defense.
You should probably start.
He wrote this long thing about what
out.
he's going to do to me, and I wrote, "Stop talking, start doing." Now his whole thing
was he getting sexual?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
But one of the lines he said was
it like offer you a massage?
He said, "I'll bury your house."
I'll bury your house.
And I said, if I hire you to build a deck, you might. But no. But his thing is, he can't go anywhere because he can't drive. So he's inviting people to come to his house to fight him.
Oh.
Which
home field advantage, too.
Yeah.
Big inconvenience for us, though. Not going to happen.
You should go.
Maybe I should go with my body cam.
I don't think that's a good idea, Randy.
I mean, Randy, like, we've had this discussion before, but, like, he doesn't have anything to lose.
He has nothing to win.
Yeah, it's like ugly people in a fight. They've got nothing to lose. You're going to have to protect that pretty face.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to happen to me. He's not going to show up.
He at his own house?
At his own.
I'm not. First of all, I'm not going to. I'm not driving to an old man's house to hurt him.
That's good. I'm glad you're not admitting that.
I'm glad that's.
I have no desire to do that.
I'm glad.
Okay,
that's
but
off
you
the
are
table.
talking to him.
Yeah, well, he stopped texting me, and I guess he forgot about
you
me.
You guys not friends anymore?
I don't know.
I'll bet
You
you're
should
pretty
call
broken
him.
up about that.
I am, but it doesn't matter. Sherri, am I right? Guys are all the same. The same things he's saying to me, he's saying to like 12 other people. I'm not special.
Yeah, you guys aren't very original sometimes.
He's gonna bury this person's house, that person's house. I'm not what I thought I was.
You're
to
not.
him.
You're not his special girl.
No, he's
Aw,
sliding into all kinds of DMs.
That's a shame.
MHIC number, bitch.
Ain't getting them digits from him.
No, not those digits anyway.
Right.
All right. Well, poor guy. I guess you'll engage with him. You'll like dance with him any day of the week, I guess.
Let's go. Let's
What
tango.
are you doing when you're messaging him?
The dishes. Maybe brushing my teeth. I don't know. I'm not going to settle in with a glass of wine.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how it fits into your day.
It just pops up on my screen and I answer him. Mm-hmm. He called me. He called me George Michael
He did.
with a whole bunch of disparaging expletives.
I think it's
Yeah.
the Wham George Michael, not the Arrested Development George Michael.
I think so too. I think it's singer songwriter George Michael,
Yes.
not George Michael Blues.
it's the scruff.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't know if it's the scruff he was talking about some other famous character traits of George Michael. I think.
I think he was referring to your sexuality.
The bathroom activity? Do you think that's what it is?
Perhaps.
He didn't invite me to meet him in his bathroom.
Well, that's his loss.
Finish his bathroom. Okay.
Finish is the wrong word, but let's continue.
Okay. So, Sykesville has had a very unique solution to political clothing at voting.
It's one of these
A
signs.
purported sign.
A purported sign. What did it say, Sherri?
It said,
No.
you can't wear a what did it say? Something no.
It was very specific. No campaign materials or clothing
Right.
allowed in polling place.
So yeah, here's where bad grammar gets all of us. Mm-hmm. So you cannot
No clothing.
You cannot be clothed while you vote in Sykesville.
It should have said no campaign materials or campaign clothing.
It should have said that, yes.
But instead, it just is a blanket ban on clothing.
just no clothing.
Well, it is at the swim club.
Well, so maybe you can wear your Speedo?
That's clothing.
That
Yes,
is
because that was very frowned upon when I did that at the senior center.
naked voting in Sykesville.
So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, whatever
You'll be able to tell who are the Democrats and the Republicans.
You'll be able to see who's excited about voting. Or
Yes.
get the vote out. That's what you gotta do.
Rock the vote.
Mom code. So this was something that we thought was stupid, but then I found a national story about it.
not. Why don't you explain it?
Oh boy. So someone posted something that said, like, have you all heard about mom code with COVID, which is basically like, don't get your kid tested so they don't shut down your kid's classroom if you're suspicious they have COVID. Because if you just hold them home, then you're just holding them home. But a positive test sets certain reporting protocols, cleaning protocols, isolation protocols.
So just be in denial.
Be in denial because you're helping everyone else out, because then their kids
Are going to spread COVID to other people.
yeah, but more importantly, they won't be in mom's hair for a day. It's more important they just go to school.
So do you not have to now report when your child has head lice either? And just like let the rest of the school get the head lice as well?
I mean, these are probably
Is that cool?
These are probably the sort of moms that give both their husband and boyfriend at the same time STDs too, right? That's the same
Well-
philosophy.
Oh,
Well, it's the same thing. You just don't tell anyone because just the information's going to hurt you. Because the
It's-
consequences are worse than the.
It's a ridiculous concept.
I know. I don't know that I have any evidence of it, but then there was an article in the New York Post about mom code movement urges mothers not to have kids
That,
tested for
the
COVID-19.
epitome of journalism right there, the New York Post. I mean,
Well, I'm just saying that it was backed up by something other than us being like, this has got to be BS. So maybe it might be one of those things too that's like the urban myth of it is more true than the fact of it.
or the urban myth will give way to the True story.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Correct.
probably closer
I don't
to
know.
the truth.
I mean, look, it is a bummer when like your kid clearly has a sniffle that has nothing to do with COVID, and you're like, well, I'm just gonna keep him home because like those are the rules in this situation, and like, you know, you're like, I gotta cancel my day, blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean that's real, but
That's called being a parent. That's what happens.
but that's what's happening in a pandemic. Just gotta suck it up.
Just until Wednesday.
Deal
It'll
with
all
it.
be gone Wednesday magically.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that's just the stupidest thing.
Can we? Are we? Why? Well, we can next
That's
podcast.
how viruses work.
It's a
They
fake.
care
virus.
about the United States. What? When did we become? I mean, this is a stupid question. Actually, I'm
Okay,
not
be
even going to
careful.
ask it.
Be careful.
I was going to say when did we become like the center of the fucking universe as a country? But I guess that's the way it's always been. We
Well,
think
the
we
real-
think that
the
the
real
worldwide pandemic has to do with our election.
Exactly.
Fucking ridiculous.
Italy is going just to get them elected.
Will the United States hurry up and elect a president already so we can
Angry-
be over this?
Angry open a fire pizza place on the main street. While you're at it.
Pete, speaking of which, we
Are
got.
you supposed to be Italian? Because you kind of sound Russian.
He's got like 3 accents. I've got 2. I've got a pizza news for you.
Oh,
I
pizza
cannot
news.
wait to hear the pizza news from Italy.
Is that offensive? I don't think we can do that one.
I must break you.
Okay, back
I
to
think
Russian.
all accents might be a little bit offensive.
Eh,
So there is Randy's like basically Randy put it out into the ether maybe a year ago that we needed a brick oven. Oh my god, brick oven pizza place that serves beer, and Johansson's accommodated him very quickly,
and very well. Very
well.
perfectly, yes.
Oh my gosh, they're so good.
Right?
And I mean,
my gosh.
I also like Kekko's right in Reisterstown, but
Eh,
you don't like Kekko's?
no, I don't.
Interesting.
Not nearly as much.
Have not been there. Cannot.
I mean,
comment.
they don't have their own brewery, obviously.
They don't, but come on, they don't have pepperoni because they're Southern Italian.
Well, I think
Salami
is
instead.
better than pepperoni on pizza anyway. But I understand that you have an uncultivated preference.
I do. The pepperoni.
Ouch.
Anyway, but now we have the best wings in town, formerly from Kona's, RIP, gone. Pour one out for Kona's, but a brick oven pizza place is going there.
Yep.
And Pub Dog, which is a
Good luck.
noted pizza place, and the brewery was here, and they just had like a tap room, is now becoming like a full-fledged restaurant tap room, and they're having their pizzas that they're actually known for here starting November.
They're
Well,
not brick
that's
oven,
exciting.
but they're
Not brick. I don't know what their methodology is.
going to have pizzas. They're going to have
Salads.
exactly.
Oh.
You know what I like
good.
with my dark beer?
Salad.
Salad.
And they can have
This has gotta
appetizers.
stop.
They have like 15 different pizza orders, most of which are dog themed.
Great. I love dogs. I love pretzels too. They got beer pretzels.
Yeah.
Salad.
Salad's wonderful.
Crispy vegetables to go with your stout. No. My answer is no.
What if you made like a liquid salad? You like put like little green fixins and made a bowl of beer salad.
I have the green drink right in my fridge over there.
Or I thought we were
That's
gonna. Are we
close
gonna
enough.
drink that sometime?
Maybe next time we can do that. It's going to be very anticlimactic.
I mean, it's sure it's gonna be like, why don't you just eat a vegetable?
It's delicious. It's already eaten for you.
Wait, it's delicious. The green stuff is delicious.
Oh yeah, it is.
Really?
What do you mix it with? Do you mix it with
Water.
Just water.
God's water.
It's just green vegetable powder. You mix-
Could you mix it with like hard liquor? Do you think that
Yes.
would work?
Yes, you could.
All right.
We'll start with water and we'll see what it goes. Maybe this will be. I mean, not
Green
that I'm
vodka.
anti-vegetable, but like I
drink
trend
green
not
vodka.
to. Yeah, green vodka. Okay.
It could work.
St. Patrick's a day.
So, do you? How much from a scale of 1 to 100, 1 being none, 100 being total? How much credit do you take for Pizza Revolution with beer
I'm gonna
in
say
Westminster?
86.
86.
Wow.
I did put it out there. Now, I was also in Mediterraneo, who we will mention because they're a former sponsor, and they have.
I just got a Vesuvius pizza this weekend. Did you get the pizza yet?
No, I haven't.
This weekend, get your Vesuvius pizza. Come on.
Well, did you notice the pictures on the wall are of brick fire pizza? Mm-hmm. I never saw those before until this year. Could that be some kind of foreshadowing? Could there be a brick fired Vesuvius pizza?
I don't know. You can go there. You can ask. You can try
Wow.
the Vesuvius pizza.
Randy just had a stroke.
Well, maybe.
I did that in the voting booth in Sykesville.
Oh no.
Gross.
I mean, you do that anyway because voting is so hard. But
When you say hard,
What is so hard?
Voting.
there's that title. Voting is hard.
Voting is hard. Do we have an anniversary with our favorite friend?
We do, and actually, we have an exclusive interview. With, well, let me do my introduction.
Okay,
Shall
yeah, this is all news to me. Let's see.
Shall I? So tonight we have an exclusive interview with beloved friend of the podcast, Trash Panda. If you'll recall, he warned us early this year of the dangers of bats and his vigilante efforts to reduce the number of them in our community. He's agreed to speak with this reporter about his experiences over the past 8 months of the quarantine. Trash Panda, welcome back to Carol Worldwide Towers.
Hello, you
Trash Panda, how have you been spending your time during COVID?
bats.
That's what you've been doing?
No, literally. I've been fucking bats trying to get the zoonotic tonic plague.
Okay, so just a follow-up question for you, Mr. Trash Panda. Were you affected at all by restaurant closures? I know that's a place you probably choose to dine once in a while.
It's been bloody fantastic. I was up north in Hampstead, and some bloke, some total screaming at all his employees, was throwing these crab cakes out the window. I decided to munch on a few, and it's been great. I've gained 43 pounds.
You still look fantastic despite the weight gain.
He was a stupid
So I'd love to ask you a couple of more questions. Is that okay with you?
Listen,
Excuse me, Mr. Trash Panda, I'm speaking.
right.
Any advice to humans for coping with the quarantine?
Don't let women vote after this stupid interview. Secondly, throw all your crab cakes into the trash. Let me know. Call me on my cell phone. It's 1-800.
I think there's 7 numbers after the 800.
Well, us trash pandas have a totally different phone system.
Couple more questions for you, Mr. Trash Panda, if you have time. Have you ever attended any of the protests at the library?
No, I don't have time. I'm very busy. I've got a very busy schedule, as you know. But yes, I did. The Black Lives Matter. It was great, but I'm only partially black. So where's the Grey Stripe Lives Matter, you cunts?
Tell me if this is too personal, Mr. Trash Panda, but will you be voting on November 3rd?
I will not be voting because I don't have enough clothing for the Sykesville Swim Club. They're a bunch of cunts.
Are you a citizen?
Sort of.
Are you even an American citizen?
Well, as you know, I'm from Australia, but I'm naturalized.
So here, I'm just going to put this one out to you, Mr. Trash Panda. If you could vote, who would you vote for President of the United States?
I will definitely vote for that stupid, angry cunt up in Hampstead because he has the best street crab cakes you've ever had. I'm looking for some bat cakes if anybody has any.
Mr. Trash Panda, it is always a pleasure to interview you. You're so respectful, and we'd love to have you back at some other point in time. We do wish you well and stay healthy and happy.
See you later, you cunts.
Wow. I'm not 100% sure why we keep having him back on. He does say a lot of disrespectful stuff, but...
I gotta do so much bleeping.
Yeah,
Oh my
and
God.
I mean, I guess like he is funnier now that he's fat, though.
Yeah, that is... I didn't want to say anything, but...
I mean... Like,
I'm trying to roll out of here, you cunt.
God, I thought he was gone already.
the crab cakes went straight to his bushy tail.
That's not his tail.
Oh, no.
I'm happy to see you.
Okay. Well,
Bye,
He's
Trash
gone now.
Panda.
Bye.
yeah. So long, toodaloo. Maybe there's a Trash Panda pizza in his future.
Oh.
Brick fired panda.
Maybe we can make a deal with the special at Pub Dog, Trash Panda Pizza. What would it be on a Trash Panda pizza? Not bats. Don't say bats.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Syringes, used spoons.
This doesn't seem like something I would eat anymore. Okay. Fair enough. All right, top 10?
But you eat a disgusting salad with your beer?
I don't.
What's the world come? That's the most 2020 thing ever.
Salads are wonderful, Randy.
I eat salads. I don't really want them with
Okay.
a beer, I guess, but...
Have one with a Crystal Light or something like that, but a dark beer.
Light. What, do you just instantly want to have cancer?
You're right. Get rid of the salad and just have the Crystal Light.
Oh, God.
Crystal Light's natural. It's from lemons and water and sodium dimethamate.
Yeah. I grow that in my backyard.
When's the harvest?
I don't know.
November 3rd.
You ready?
Are we to top 10 already?
I think so.
We've got nothing left.
For real.
I wouldn't call the top 10 nothing, Sherri.
We've got nothing left. Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
These are the top 10 predictions for a post-election Carroll County.
Okay.
Number 10, Trash Panda becomes the newest member of the DoorDash team.
I don't know if he's going to fit in a car.
I think he would be an excellent DoorDash driver.
Here's your bag, you
I thought he left.
He's always here in spirit.
Does he live here?
He's omniscient. Omnipresent? What's the word?
Depends on what he's doing. I think omnipresent's what you want.
Omnipresent is what you want, yes. Number 9, grass clippings will still run wild in the streets. So we're not going to see the end of that,
Nope.
folks.
Yeah, that's
Not even
a
close.
constant bipartisan consensus.
Number 8, there will continue to be massive, horrible accidents at full moon.
So we'll get cameras in that place and can figure it all out and rework it. Get some
Figure it
engineers
out.
in there.
Figure it out.
How are you now?
Number 7, people will still fail to pick up their dog's shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Tale as old as time. That's not okay. So here's a little shout out to Willie Shakes. Number 6, domestic fury and fierce civil strife shall cumber all the parts of America. Blood and destruction shall so be in use, and dreadful objects so familiar that mothers shall but smile when they behold their infants quartered with the hands of war.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Word for word.
Word for word. Willie Shakes. Number 5, the Klan will still hold their regularly scheduled meetings in Hampsteads on Wednesday. Number 4, stupid people will continue to do things like not test their children for COVID so they can watch 8-year-olds play football while they scream through their whiner clocks from the sidelines.
And give her a piece of their boyfriends and husbands.
Yeah, I left that part out, but yeah. Number 3, UPS, FedEx, and Amazon drivers will rise up and tell the people, "F you, go buy your shit in a store."
Walmart will prevail.
Number 2, drunken, shady, unlicensed contractors will continue to wreak havoc on innocent people's homes.
They're just so easy to send messages to.
It's going to happen.
Next time we should have Trash Panda read GQ's texts
Oh, yeah.
in a dramatic reading.
You know, I think Trash Panda and GQ might be friends, actually. So
I
they
think
probably eat out of the same dumpster.
They are friends.
was
Okay,
good.
are you guys ready?
Yeah.
The number one thing that I'm predicting for a post-election Carroll County, Thanksgiving with your drunk racist uncle is about to be taken to a whole new level.
Yes, on Zoom.
Okay. That's all we got. I'm Dennis.
I'm Randy.
I'm Sherri.
See you later.